Hello everybody, this is Miles Luigi welcoming you back to Let's Play Metroid Fusion and make it through the game with 1%. So last time we managed to just kind of get ourselves through kind of the start of the game, get our bearings and learn everything, and now we're actually going to get into our first mission, which our first mission here is going to be all about the, all about the cooling systems and getting reactors to work properly. So let's go ahead and get on our mission. So, as you can see, there's a whole bunch of other security doors that we do not have clearance to go through, so it kind of anchors our way through the area. You know, those are areas we definitely cannot go through. One of the things that I'd like to, I guess, reply on is the fact that I definitely got a fair number of comments being like, LOL, Miles Luigi, saying this is a casual playthrough of Metroid Fusion. That's 1%, how that's almost kind of an oxymoron. We'll see. That's my honest reaction. We'll see. I honestly have no clue exactly how truly difficult this is. I do know there's a lot of guides out there on the internet kind of explain how to do things, and there's a couple of boss battles particularly that I know I'm fearing, which will probably be the ones that kill me the most. Also, there's a couple of segments coming up ahead that I know I'm definitely going to fear, just due to the nature of what you kind of have to get through. One of the strategies that I saw for just kind of general play is to mostly focus on just getting your ass through areas as fast as possible. You know, and I suppose you could definitely go with that strategy, or you could kind of go with the play it safe strategy, and different strategies are different for different, are appropriate for different situations, to say the least. That situation there, definitely was just gonna play it safe, you know, destroy all the enemies along the way, and it's definitely a strategy I approve of. Being able to just kind of take your time, make sure you eliminate all threats, bring yourself to complete safety, that's kind of, you know, definitely preferable, because A, you neutralize all the threats and then you don't have to worry about anything. But I wish I could say that's the same for all the areas coming up, but I already know the game does force you to run a little faster at some points, so we'll definitely see some skillful play, or necessitate some skillful play when those moments come up. But, well, what am I talking about? We gotta stabilize all the atmospheric stabilizers. Now, I don't remember having to go down here. Yeah, for future parts, I'm definitely going to have more of the pathway I need to go down memorized, which may take further research ahead of time, or just kind of planning the route. Since we're kind of at the beginning of the game, I'm not too terribly worried. You know, I'm just going to play as normal, and, you know, it's just I have 99 health and a couple of missiles, and I do not have morph ball bombs, so I gotta do this. And yeah, if I recall correctly, this is just a room for a power-up, which I can get up because I can wall jump, which is a thing the game doesn't implicitly explain to you, that you can wall jump. It's useful for a couple of neat tricks, although the wall jump definitely contains you here in Metroid Fusion. That's because you can't wall jump off of one wall. You kind of have to wall jump off two walls. As you can see, I'm trying to wall jump off one wall, and it, well, just simply doesn't work. So let's see if we can find ourselves the other atmospheric stabilizers. Well, not that way. That is a one-way gate that we cannot get through with our current equipment, and unless there's something in the floor here, I actually think I've ran into a dead end. Yes, so I gotta figure out exactly where we need to go from here, so we can check the map and we can see, oh, actually, up here, wait, no, down there, I didn't go left, but in this room as well, we can go this way. So let's go ahead in this way. Here we go. So over here, oh shit, definitely have to watch out for this guy and missile him in the back of the butt. There we go. 10 missiles, thankfully. Oh, we got a couple more, multiple enemies here. How far do these guys charge? Oh, quite a bit of distance. I'm just gonna run now. Just gonna run to the other side, completely ignore the enemies. Just to say, third of my health, already doing that much damage, and well, I don't want anything to do with space pirates right now, so we're just going to get out of there. And if I recall correctly, this is a lava path to a power up, so actually I am going to have to engage these space pirates. So it's a good thing I got a couple extra missiles here in reserve. So shoot a missile, and hopefully those X come over to here. Maybe not so much. Yeah, I forgot exactly how dangerous these space pirates are. I know some of the space pirates later on are like significantly more deadly. This whole passageway is supposed to kind of sort of, hey, get over here. Oh, well, they flew away. I know some space pirates later on actually are one-hit kills by the time they come, but these are not. Ooh, I ran right into you. Well, death one of the Let's Play. Let's get back to where we were. That came fast. Let's try this again. I think the real lesson in this Let's Play is that you just don't fuck around with space pirates, because I have a feeling that's not the first time space pirates are going to give me hell. Can I shoot a missile down and hit one? I think I actually just did that, so that's a better strategy, is just, you know, you got the space pirates, they're on 2 walls here, just shoot down a wall. There we go. Ooh. It's funny, I ran into the space pirate at like 40 health and died, and then I get hit by a beam and only take like 10, 20 health at most. So I guess another life lesson is that touching a space pirate is very hazardous to your health. That's another potential strategy you might be running into later on, is that it may become more beneficial for us to take a hit from a certain kind of attack as opposed to another kind of attack, especially when we start running into attacks that will one-hit KO us, where it might just straight be better for us to hit a certain hurt box as opposed to taking a death. We'll see those situations as they come up, as, well, there's certainly going to be more deaths than the one you just saw. But anyway, we got this atmospheric stabilizer that we got to take care of. Thankfully, the atmospheric stabilizers themselves, they're just, you know, they just generate X parasites. I guess they bring some enemies into the room, but they themselves aren't too terribly threatening, so they just convert some enemies, and I learned I can just jump right over you, and I don't even need to missile you, I just can just shoot you in the back, and that does the trick. As for this room, I do believe down here is the super dangerous space pirates, and it's actually kind of a good thing that we can't go down there quite yet. That is a room that we'll be visiting later on. Anyway, we got a couple of bad enemies, and you can even see like there's some peaceful enemies in the background, but then the X parasites are coming out, and they're just being super duper evil to these guys. Thankfully, we can just hang right onto the graters here and take care of the enemies, and provided I don't land right in an enemy, we should be good. That's actually, I should actually take a look at how much damage certain things do, but I'm willing to betcha, especially since we just had that encounter with the space pirate, that running into an enemy is probably one of the most damaging things in this game. I'm not entirely certain exactly how consistent that is, but we're gonna learn. We're gonna learn big time how much truth there is to enemies being dangerous when you run into them. Anyway, we definitely have... Man, do I really have to missile you? Well, thankfully... hey, well, there went my missiles. We learned that we can take care of space pirates by doing that. Just shoot missiles up the... shoot missiles up the ladder, and that should do the tricks. Yep, we can even just shoot straight up the ladder. We don't even have to jump off, and that's pretty awesome that Samus can shoot straight up while on a ladder. Learning, Samus! There you go. So yeah, we could just shoot straight up. That'll take care of them, and that should be the end of that ship. There we go. And I think we've actually done a complete loop around, except now we've made it down into this area, which will take us to our final atmospheric stabilizer. So, provided we don't get hit by you. Alright, so if I recall correctly, there actually is a boss shortly after the last atmospheric stabilizer. But thankfully, Metroid Fusion is at least relatively good with its save points. You even saw that I had a save point just before the space pirates, because they're like, yeah, no, somebody might die there. Like, this is probably actually the save point that I'm thinking about. Yeah, just past this little bunch of enemies. Definitely going to take this save point here. There we go. Saving our data. So let's go ahead and take a look at this boss here. And this specific, wow, can I pronounce my words correctly today? This specific area definitely has some memories, not for necessarily the boss. I mean, the boss is something, but there's a specific power-up that you can get later on. Oop, definitely want to dodge that. Specific power-up that you can get here later today, one of the collectibles. That's a huge migraine to get. All right, so here comes our new power-up. Oh, joking. All right, so here is one of the core axes, except this one actually shoots beams at us. Well, at least it'll try to, but it'll kind of fail. All right, so I'm kind of going off of a video that I saw, not even researched this, but you can kind of get the core X, oh shit, provided you don't fall, and now I have to worry about getting shot. Yeah, so that's not good. And there we go, and well, I barely survived that one shot, but well, we survived. The trick is that the core X can get stuck on one of the platforms. We have actually recovered our charge beam. This thing is extremely helpful. Oh my gosh, it's so nice to have a charge beam. A, charge beam does decent damage, and B, seeing as we only have like 10 missiles, charge beam is a good way to do extra damage. So definitely got to take advantage of that. And I thought it was the atmospheric stabilizer followed by the boss. I'm totally wrong. It's actually the other way around. It's the boss followed by the final atmospheric stabilizer. Definitely got to take care of these enemies. So one thing that's definitely going to become a thing in terms of future planning, as I mentioned, I'm not like Oh, come on. Become vulnerable. Thank you. I haven't super planned things up. Definitely later parts I'm going to be planning out my path and strategy through areas and figure out exactly how I'm going to get through areas alive and well. Because even just playing casually, I've died once so far. It's going to be a fun time, but hopefully it'll end up serving as a decent guide for you guys if you guys want to take on this challenge. So, in any case, you want to know what? I might as well just take every single opportunity I have to save, because why not? Last thing you want to do is, hey, you beat the boss. Oh, you gotta go back. Oh, man. That's going to become, like, the most critical thing of everything. Save often. All right, we're not trying to beat the game in a single go. We are actually trying to, well, survive. So, if I recall correctly, there's an E-tank that I could theoretically use my morph ball to get to, but I'm not too interested in that. And yeah, no, I don't want to get smashed by you, because you probably do a lot of damage. And, come over here. There you go. Alright. So, there we go. And, yeah, you do definitely do a lot of damage, as I've already gone through, like, half of my health. And, oh, I guess I can missile your shields. Okay. Yeah, that wasn't necessarily the best encounter that I could have come across, but at least I managed to recover a lot of my health. That is one advantage here. With 99 health, you recover all of your health really quickly. So if you find yourself low on health, it probably won't take too long. Oh gosh, that's a huge thing. Too long to get all of your health back. You know, that is an advantage. Your resources are so low, they fill up fast. There we go. Anyway, yep, I don't even need to use the recharge room to recharge all my resources. Definitely going to take advantage of every single save we can come across, though. So, here we go. With that save complete, let's go ahead and head on over to the navigation room, which we will figure out what our next objective is. Now, I recall this specific mission actually is somewhat difficult, and I mean, I'm thinking from, you know, playing normally. So now, oh, we got a monologue to go through. Any objections? Alright, so now we all have to run on over to Sector 2 because, well, you see, there's a parasite, a virus essentially, that's infecting this whole space station, and, like, we could probably see that it's gonna infect the whole space station. You know, if we put 2 and 2 together, maybe we ought to just determine that this whole space station is lost and blow the whole thing up, but I'm kind of getting ahead of myself here at the moment. Let's go ahead and figure out what our next mission is. So if there's one thing that I learned is that if you're trying to stop an infestation, unlocking the security doors and letting things in is maybe not the best thing in the world. I mean, if you've ever played that game about global infection, you'll learn that Madagascar is a really safe place because it's hard to get to. Anyway, Sextour 2, I do recall being somewhat difficult to get through early game, but we'll see how well my memory plays out as we have all these slug things going on. Now, one thing I do definitely remember is while we could go to the left, we'll basically run into nothing but dead ends and, well, ultimately never get anywhere. Hopefully I can jump up here without running into an enemy. Thanks in advance. As I try to do a short jump hop to shoot this guy, but I guess I'll just shoot him from the safety over here. And I guess that's not the security door we can enter, but oh, look, we can enter up here, and this will take us to this room here. Yeah, slugs kind of move slowly, however, they will be placed in very precarious places, not just on the floor or on the wall for us to easily shoot. They'll be placed, you know, kind of in the way of our jumps and everything later on. But at least we might as well take it easy while it's easy. Gotta take what you're given, right? So yeah, that's definitely another security door we can't get past, but if we go ahead and enter into here, they actually enter into a security room. Probably one of the safest places in the game because there's literally no enemies. We put our arm cannon into this hatch, just like a USB drive, and we have unlocked the level 1 security doors. So yeah, unlike missile doors and like power bomb doors, it's once again security level doors. So yeah, we have unlocked more of the space station if we want to do the exploring bits and pieces. However, exploring is very not beneficial to me at the moment. One comparison that I think came like ringing true to me, I'm not sure if someone actually said it in a YouTube comment or not, but I just thought about it, is that this game plays a lot more like an arcade game when you have only 99 health. The thing is, you only have 1 coin. You gotta do it all on 1 life. And, you know, anybody who's ever played a game like, say, Metal Slug or whatnot would probably concur and agree that, yeah, it is possible to do it all on 1 life. I did not mean to go in here. Nope, we're out of here. I think we will look at that area next time. Potentially, I forgot exactly if we go into that room or if we go to the room below that. So yeah, definitely future on, I'm going to be doing a bit more research as to exactly the path we go, because if we stray off the path we're supposed to go, I may end up running into my untimely demise again. So that's your first death, everybody. We'll see how high that count goes. I hope you have enjoyed this part of Let's Play Metroid Fusion 1%, and things are starting to get a little bit more difficult. Yep, we have to do some research and investigation. Intro. Alright, so this has been Miles Luigi. See you next time. Let's get our bombs.